Hi. Oh, don't tell me I have something in my teeth. Where are my friends when I need them? Hello, friends. It's me, your long lost friend that often has broccoli in her teeth. Um, just wanting to check in. I've had a lot of just notes and messages, and I wanted to make sure that I came on and said hello and gave you a little update on what's going on with me. So, things are great. Hope you guys are doing well. Say hi over in the chat. Let's talk a little bit about June goals and May and kind of what I learned about myself in May. I had someone post a comment last video and told me that I was boring, and my apologies for that. When I have time, I can edit together videos that are interesting and make my life look much more interesting than it actually is. But in truth, right now we're just too busy to make things look more interesting than they are. And the reality is, I'm just really, really busy. Hi, guys. My friends are here. So, big hi, big shout out to Gail, to Kathy, my friend Kathy, to Myrna, to Pat, to Catherine, and to Cindy. Hello. I haven't even been on Facebook. I've barely been on Instagram. If you want to find me over there, I'm N is for Nurse 17. I do have more time to post on there than I do here right now. I'm hoping that that will change as we move forward. I am actually orienting a new nurse. So I have a new job. I'm supervising, I'm a team lead, which means I'm helping to supervise the nurses. I have a patient caseload and I have a new nurse that I'm orienting. So it has just been kind of a whirlwind. As you all know, I have been diligently tracking in the Lose It app since, January maybe? February. Many of you started with me, and I started with this calorie counting journey, which has led me to so much information about the way that I operate. So, what I have found is that calories always matter. There is no getting around that. So, we'll talk a little bit more about that. I've been playing around with a couple of apps just because it's fun. And if I have a week that I'm like, oh, let's just try a different app, I'll try it. But that doesn't mean that I'm not doing calorie counting and watching my carbs. I've been doing low carb and calorie counting now for a couple of months. And at first, I had the initial weight loss that you have when you do sort of switch things up like that. And over time, I was having trouble with portion control because I got off of tracking. And I have noticed about myself that if I'm not really, really careful every day, not just once a week, not half the week, and then I stopped tracking over the weekends, which I was getting into that pattern where I was feeling just really busy and really on it Monday through Friday. And then the weekends, I would relax some of my habits. And it was so much harder on Monday to get back on track. Um, but Dr. Westman, who is the guy that I've been kind of following for the last couple of months, talks a lot about how calories do matter. And the reason that someone would pick a lower carb plan over any other kind of healthy plan would be to help with hunger. Okay. So a low carb plan doesn't mean, oh, if I'm under 20 carbs a day or whatever, however many carbs you're going to do, 100 carbs, 50 carbs, whatever. That means I can eat anything that I want. And as long as I'm under that carb count, I'm good. It's not like that. Just like on plans that have 0 point food lists, if you think you can eat everything in the world and eat and eat and eat, and it's all 0 points because it's on the 0 point food list, it's going to impede your weight loss. You're going to have trouble maintaining a weight loss, that sort of thing. So I had to learn that about low carb as well because I went down and then I was like, well, I'm under 20 grams of carbs, of total carbs. So I can eat whatever I want. And I can eat everything off the food list as long as it falls within my carb count. Well, guess what, guys? calories matter. And so, something I've been looking at all year is how many calories do I need to gain weight? Because we figured that out, maintain weight, and lose weight. And I have it dialed in. Something else that I realize is that for me, in terms of it being sustainable, I'm willing to go higher carb and eat those second and third helping of vegetables and give up the extra 2 ounces of cheese. I would rather do that. I'm not somebody that wants butter in my coffee. We can have 4 ounces of cheese on this plan. I don't usually eat 4 ounces of cheese in a day. And plus, there's a lot of calories in that. So if you add 4 ounces of cheese to the meats and the bacon and the eggs, and you're not following your hunger cues, you end up eating too many calories and you end up gaining weight. So you would think that this would not be brain surgery, but it really is when you're using it on a day to day basis. So for me, if I'm anywhere in the 2,200 calorie range, for some reason, I tend to incrementally gain weight. 1,800 calories to maybe about 2,000, I tend to maintain this weight that I'm at right now. And when I drop down and I'm between 1,200 and 1,500 calories, I see that steady, slow weight loss. And I'm right on the cusp of being 249 for the first time in a couple of years, at least. You guys have followed me for a while. It's not happening quickly. It is happening with repetitive habits, repetitive tracking. I'm not going crazy on the exercise, although I am trying to get in a walk every day. I miss days, but I'm trying to do that 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, which is not crazy. I used to do that without even trying. And I think that because I have a more sedentary lifestyle now, that's an additional challenge. I'm a little older. I'm not as active. Sorry, I'm over here charting. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I was charting when I thought, oh my gosh, I got another message from somebody, and I was like, I've got to go say hello to my friends. So I'm planning to come back at the end of the month and let you know my final weigh in for this month, and hopefully we'll be in the 240s, which will be amazing. And I think such a victory for me. I think any plan that you're doing that's healthy is going to get you the results that you want if you're not fudging things. So, this goes right back to the lessons that I learned on freestyle, which was, eating all these 0 point foods through the day and being satisfied. And then at night, using my points for ice cream and chocolate and whatever else, I was completely stalled out. And then I started gaining. Well, apparently I'm hard headed and I need this lesson to be taught to me in multiple different ways so that I get it. So, suffice it to say, what's working right now for me is a lower carb approach. I'm eating more vegetables than are on page 4 of Dr. Westman's plan. I just am. I eat when I'm actually physically hungry. And for me, those cues are I hiccup, which is really weird, but I get the hiccups. My stomach doesn't really growl. Sometimes my stomach makes noises, but I'm not hungry. But I get the hiccups. I've had to work really hard on the difference between head hunger and actual physical hunger because I just like to eat. And I have been in a pattern for so long of the evening eating when I'm trying to relax, especially with this last year during everything that's happened, being stressed out and then in the evening eating my stress. That has been difficult to distinguish between that habit and cue of wanting to eat because I'm bored or stressed or grouchy or hormonal or whatever, and true hunger in the evening. Like I really have to sit with it for about 20 minutes to figure out, am I actually physically hungry or am I bored, stressed, tired from work? Do I just need to go to bed? Um, there's just been so much going on, I think, for all of us in the last couple years that it's been hard for me to distinguish between true hunger and habitual munching. So, hey guys, hi Susan, hi Lou, hi Janine. Um, Michelle says I'm on Weight Watchers or WW and my weight loss is slow, but I'm okay with it. And that's exactly where I'm at, Michelle. I just needed to find something that was going to work for me. And as long as we're seeing some kind of movement that gives me a little bit of feedback. The other thing that I've noticed on this way of eating for me is the increased energy, decreased pain. Those things have been really beneficial. Sleeping a lot better. So it's exciting. It is nice to be, some of my clothes are a little bit looser. That's been awesome. Um, but yeah, just feeling really good. So, Michelle, congrats to you on that. And Gail says, I found out that I'm not near as hungry on the lower carb. Today, I've only had one small meal. And I think I've heard that from a lot of people. I'm not somebody that is going to do probably the one meal a day. There's, different groups of people that find different things useful. Um, because what I found is when I do one meal a day, by the time I get to that window or whatever people talk about, like when I'm actually hungry, I go overboard and I have trouble sensing when I'm full because I'm either eating too quickly or I push myself too far. I have tried that in the past. And for me, it didn't work. It felt very restricting. And so I prefer, honestly, what's been working for me is getting up in the morning and just waiting until I'm actually physically hungry before I put anything in besides water. That usually happens about 9 or 9:30, which is not always convenient with my job. But I usually get up around 6:30, and I'm not really hungry for quite a while. So I try to drink water. I have to wait to take some of my vitamins and things and some of my other medication stuff, not medication prescriptions, but my hormonal things. And then I find myself pretty satisfied until late afternoon. And if I go past that, I get very, very hungry and I have trouble stopping. So I'm probably more in the 2 meals and then usually maybe a little snack or something somewhere in there. And that seems to be working for me. I feel really good. I've been tracking in my Happy Planner what I've been eating every day and my calories. I'm pretty consistently staying around 1,300, 1,400. But I'm trying to base it more on hunger. So some days I've had some 1,200 calorie days. I think today I'm at 1,177. I just finished eating something because I was really hungry. So I found some amazing keto, but they would be great for all WW, all plans. I found some amazing keto rolls, actual hamburger buns at Aldi. In fact, I probably should show them to you. We can go walk into the kitchen if you want. But I found those at Aldi. They are 60 calories a roll. And hold on, let's go look at them so I don't tell you the wrong thing because you guys hate it when I do that. Let's see who else is talking. Poetry Girl, hi. Poetry Girl, go back. I'm going to post this when I'm done and you can watch. So I'm not doing WW. I've moved on from that, but that doesn't mean that I haven't learned from a lot of the WW principles. And I'm still eating foods that I would eat on WW. So I'm just doing a lower carb approach. Let me show you these rolls. Sorry, I'm over in the fridge. The cats are running around and they're like, what is happening? Okay, so hopefully you can see this brand. These are the Lovin' Fresh keto friendly buns. They are so, so good. So I will have a hamburger, a veggie burger. I'll make some like barbecued chicken in the crock pot with some of the GH Hughes sugar-free barbecue, hickory barbecue sauce, which is my favorite, and put it on this. And these buns are so good. Okay, they are 60 calories, 2 grams of fat, 220 milligrams of sodium. Total carbs are 21 grams. 19 grams of fiber, total sugar, zero added sugar, 8 grams of protein. So if you have an Aldi, run, don't walk. They're soft. They're magical. They're absolutely, they smell like bread. They taste like bread. If I make something, I'll put them in the pan, like in a stovetop pan, and lightly toast them. And they are just to die for. So that's my big, they're vegan. They're pretty amazing. So no matter what plan you're on, you could be on Weight Watchers, you could be on just calorie counting, you could be low carb. You can incorporate these, and the price was amazing. They weren't very expensive at all. It's Aldi. So go check that out. GB Folk says those buns are worth every penny. Absolutely. This is probably one of the best finds that I've found in a really long time. So Gail says that she got the bread. We'll have to get the buns. Gail, I think the buns are better than the bread. I don't know what it is, but they're softer, and they don't remind me of like a fake bun. You know what I'm saying? Sandy O says that she's seen those but has not tried them yet. So you guys try those out and let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I've got to get some stuff done in the kitchen here, and I've got to finish charting for the day, and I have a couple phone calls to make as well. But I wanted to check in and let you all know. I'll come on when I hit 249. We'll have a big celebration. Maybe I'll do like a live weigh-in or something like that, and let you guys kind of know when I hit that. That's going to be great because I just feel like I've been fighting so hard for it. You guys ever feel like that where you're like, you just hit a number and you're like, I have fought for this number. So heading that direction, drop me a comment, say hi. If you like, little update videos, hit the thumbs up. I know you guys want more vlogs. I promise at some point we'll get there. This season in my life, it's not working out, and I apologize. I am over on Facebook. N is for nurse. I think it's Amy, N is for nurse. I'm over on Instagram, N is for nurse 17. You guys can go check me out there. I am over on Facebook and Instagram a little bit more than YouTube right now. So I would love to see you guys over there. Come say hi. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says I'm not boring. Oh, Poetry Girl. No, Aldi. Oh, my goodness. Do you have a Trader? I wonder if Trader Joe's. Okay, last thought. Trader Joe's apparently, and this is a rumor, I'm not sure for sure, but those guys, Aldi and Trader Joe's, are brothers, or those companies are related. So sometimes you can find over at Trader Joe's something that Aldi would have had, and vice versa, like their hummuses. They'll have hummus, and you'll be like, this tastes exactly the same. So if you guys find anything like this over at Trader Joe's, let our friends know. I don't have a Trader Joe's in my area anymore, which I'm desperately missing. But yeah, take care, guys. Hi, Sparkly Susan. Good to see you. Stay in orbit. Let me know how you're doing, what plan you're doing. Are you being successful? Are your habits great? How's your summer starting off? Are you ready for summer and for tackling that healthy journey that we're all on together? I would love to hear from you. Talk to you later. Bye.